Hello, my name is Jim Twigg, Supervisor of Building and Maintenance. Today we're going to teach you how to properly use a trailer to transport your load from one place to another. This training will show you the proper way to couple and tow your vehicle with the trailer. Load and secure the load and make sure you are using the right truck and trailer for the job. In this video, we will cover proper practice procedure. However, you will still need to use your own judgment to come to the proper conclusion for your task at hand. Not all loads will be the same or as simple as the last load. If you have any questions, please ask for help. The City of Frederick uses a variety of hitch couplers, wiring connections, braking system, and tie downs. To start off, hitch couplers have different weight capacities. The 2-inch ball has 3,500 pound gross tongue weight. The 2 5/16 inch ball has 6,000 pound gross tongue weight. Pendle hitch has 20,000 pound gross tongue weight. And then the pendle and ball hitch has 12,000 pounds of gross tongue weight. Gooseneck hitch has a 30,000 pound gross tongue weight, so it is very critical that you use the proper hitch for your task. Lighting is another factor that you have to address to allow people following you to recognize your intentions of turning, stopping, and even driving down the road. You may need an adapter if the truck you are using does not have the proper hookups for the trailer wiring. The common wiring plugs used by the City of Frederick are a 7-way RV plug, a 4-way flat plug, and a 6-way round plug. If you have questions about this, please stop the maintenance shop and they will be happy to tell you the adapter you have and what adapter you will need. Braking while pulling a trailer is very important. Some of our trailers have brakes on them. However, these vary with the different trailers. Smaller trailers do not have brakes and rely on the vehicle brakes to stop both the trailer and the tow vehicle. This limits the load capacity due to the limits of the tow vehicle's brake capacity. The bigger trailers have electric brakes on them and they work with the brake controller inside the truck. With this controller, you can adjust the amount of braking applied when you step on the brakes. These use electric to control high-powered magnets to stop the trailer. Finally, the heavy-duty trailer pulled by the dump truck has air brakes. This trailer uses the same air that is used on the truck's air brakes. Of all these brake systems, the air brakes work best and is most reliable because the air keeps the brakes off, and when you step on the brake, you are releasing the air from the brake chambers. Securing your load is the most important part of using a trailer. The way you secure a load is the difference between you getting to your destination with your load intact and losing everything along the highway. Again, you must choose the proper technique to secure your load using the tools you have. It is better to over-secure your load than to under-secure it. At the City of Frederick, your load securing options are either ratchet straps or chains and binders. There are many types of sizes of straps and chains. They each have a working load limit as well as a proper and safe use for each. A 1-inch ratchet strap have a working load of 400 pounds and a braking load rating of 1,200 pounds. A 2-inch ratchet strap have a working load rating of 3,333 pounds and a braking load of 10,000 pounds. A 3-inch ratchet strap have a working load of 5,000 pounds and a braking load rating of 15,000 pounds. Whereas chains and binders, on the other hand, have a higher working load and breaking point. 5/16-inch chain have a working load rating of 4,700 pounds. 3/8-inch chain have a working load rating of 6,600 pounds. Half-inch chain have a working load rating of 11,300 pounds. Half-inch chain binders have a working load rating of 13,000 pounds and a braking load rating of 46,000 pounds. Now that you know about the tools you can use, you can make sure you have a safe and secure load and you are ready to be safe at doing your job. The City of Frederick has a vast array of vehicles for you to choose from when you are in need to move a load of supplies or equipment from one side of town to the other or to a particular job site. These vehicles come in all sizes, from a small Jeep used to haul small trailer and small mower and snow blowers to dump trucks with heavy-duty trailers used to haul dozers and loaders. When selecting your combination unit, remember to figure out the weight of the load you are wishing to move so you are not overloading the trailer and tow vehicle. You also want to make sure that the trailer is not too big for the tow vehicle. For example, this Jeep can pull up to a 14-foot trailer, whereas this truck can pull up to a 20-foot trailer, and this dump truck can pull up to a 30-foot trailer. When you select the trailer, go to the trailer ID tag. You can find the trailer capacity by taking the GVWR, gross vehicle weight rating, and subtracting the GCVW, gross combined vehicle weight, and the difference will tell you the amount of weight it can carry. You can do the same thing with the tow vehicle. For your load, things like mowers, snow blowers, dozers, and backhoes have the same ID count on them and will tell you the weight of the tool. If you overload the trailer or the two vehicles, you will have many problems like trailer diving, swaying, the inability to stop suddenly, and loose steering, among other complications. Remember, doing things properly and safely keeps you and others from getting injured. When you go to hook up your trailer, there are some things you need to remember. Do you have the right hitch on your vehicle? If the trailer requires a 2 5/16" ball, do not use a 2-inch ball. If you go over bumps, there is a possibility that the trailer will pop off the ball. When backing up to the trailer, line yourself up to be straight on with the trailer. Jack the trailer down onto the hitch and lock it down. Raise the jack to the highest it will go. Now hook up the breakaway cable if the trailer has one. When hooking up the safety chains, make sure to cross them. This will create a basket to catch the hitch in case it pops off. And finally, hook up the lights. Now that you are all hooked up, it is time for your pre-trip inspection. Turn on all the lights on the truck, headlights, turn signals, strobe or beacon, etc., and walk around. Check to make sure that all the lights are working and that the lenses are clear. Clean any dirty lenses and replace any bad bulbs. Check the tires for any bad spots and check your mirrors. Now that you are pulling a trailer, you need to see the people behind and beside you. Also check your tie-down equipment for any worn or damaged parts and have them repaired or replaced. Make sure the ratchets and load binders are working correctly and are not having any issues. Now that you have your trailer, take it over to the item or items you wish to load. Chock the trailer tires, clear the deck of straps or chains, lower the ramp. When loading your items, you want to make sure the weight is distributed evenly. And once everything is loaded, you want the truck and the trailer to appear to be sitting level. Now to secure it. Start from the front of the trailer and work your way to the back. Sometimes 2 sets of hands will make this task much easier. The proper way to tie something down is using the cross technique. This will require 2 to 4 straps per unit. Small mowers you can get by with 2 straps, but the larger items you will need 4 sets of straps or chains. On the mowers, the first one you pulled in, you will take and go from the passenger side up through the wheels and down to the ratchet on the driver's side and tighten it. Now move to the rear of the first mower and you can take the 2 straps and hook one into the eye holes in the rear of the mower and go down to the side of the trailer and do the same on the other side. Now the second mower you backed on, tie down by using the same procedure as the first mower. That was the process on how you tie down the small mowers. Now here is how you tie down a larger piece of equipment. This will require 4 3-inch straps or 4 chains and 4 binders. You will back the mower on this trailer, making sure the heavy part is towards the tow vehicle. You will want to go forward until you feel the trailer and the truck is level. Now, to tie it down, Use the tie-down points on the equipment. You are going to cross the straps or chains, so you will start at the front of the trailer and work to the rear, hooking your strap to the passenger side of the vehicle and going to the driver's side of the equipment, and then follow the opposite direction for the driver's side of the trailer to the passenger side of the equipment. Once these are all tight, you can move to the rear of the trailer and do the same there. Now that you are all loaded, remove the wheel chocks and raise the trailer gate, and you can get on your way. In the same way you drive a car, you do the same when pulling a trailer. However, everything you do is overemphasized. It will take you longer to start up and get to speed because of the added weight, and it will take 2 to 3 times longer to stop. So watch your surroundings and drive appropriately. When you turn left and right, you will need to swing wide so you do not run over the curb. Your trailer will track wider than the truck. Backing up a trailer. This concept strikes terror in the hearts of anyone who's tried it. But why is a trailer so difficult to back up? The answer lies in the design of the trailer hitch. Most trailers are attached to a vehicle with a ball hitch. The ball and socket connection allows for a trailer to turn along with the vehicle that it's towing. Without this feature, a vehicle towing a trailer would be like an extremely long single vehicle, and making a turn would require a couple of lanes of traffic. The ball hitch provides the joint that eliminates this need. But that same joint can also make backing up a trailer a difficult task. It provides the straight line you're trying to achieve in reverse a place to brake. Suddenly, the trailer you're towing has a mind of its own and jaunts off at an angle. At its worst point, the trailer can actually double back around until it and the car or vehicle are touching sides, a situation known as a jackknife. Fortunately, scenarios like these can be avoided with a bit of practice. A driver of a towed vehicle merely needs to train his or her mind to steer in a counterintuitive direction. Ultimately, when you turn the wheel, you're turning your car in the opposite direction you normally would. Usually, if you want it to go to the right, you turn the wheel to the left. With a trailer, this is just the opposite. If you want the trailer to go to the right, you turn the wheel to the right. It's mind-boggling. Again, it all comes down to the ball hitch joint that attaches your trailer to your vehicle. When your vehicle cuts to the left, the trailer usually pivots in the opposite direction. Because of this, the best way to back up a trailer, in addition to slowly, is to place your hand at the bottom of the steering wheel in the 6 o'clock position, then gently turn it in the direction you want the trailer to end up. If it pivots in the wrong direction, turn the wheel gently in that direction. So if the trailer is going to the left as you are reversing and you want it to go to the right, turn the steering wheel counterclockwise. Backing up a trailer doesn't come naturally. Your greatest advantage is the buddy system. It's a good idea to have a person you trust outside of the vehicle to help direct you and alert you when you're approaching an object or obstacle. And remember, practice makes perfect, or at least practice makes it easier. Before you begin using your trailer in a real-world situation, take it to an open area like a large parking lot, preferably one you only have to drive in a forward direction to get to. Practice backing up until you have a feel for the procedure. You might also want to bring some orange cones or other markers to challenge yourself. You'll find that, as with all things in life, backing up a trailer gets less difficult the more you practice. We hope that this video on proper trailer usage has been educational. For any further questions, please contact the Vehicle Maintenance Shop.